Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, Peter Boom 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 Review Stuff. And I am sitting outside of the Village Pantry. And it is 1:58 a.m. on Saturday night, going into Sunday. Hold on a second while I put on some lip gloss of the world, Lip Glossy. This is my new favorite lip gloss from Marc Jacobs. I love it so much. Put it over there in my purse, and by purse I mean my wonderful, not Supreme, though I wish it was, super dry, not as good, but close, not even nearly, super dry fanny pack that is such a mess over here. Anyway, I was vlogging, as I do every single night. I vlog for like an hour, 2 hours every single night. It's, some people say like a podcast. But no, I just drive around and I vlog and I talk about my life and I talk about all kinds of stuff. I usually talk about like what I did that day, and I talk about, you know, like stories from my past. And what was I talking about tonight vlogging? I talked about the books I'm reading. I talked about what I did tonight. I talked about going out on a date with my husband and a bunch of other people for somebody's birthday. I just like, it's random, right? And then I talk about just opinions and feelings that I have about issues of the world. And it's a vlog. It's a vlog. That's all it is, okay? It's just a talking diary is what it is. And it's very cathartic for me and I love it. But anyway, so I pulled in here to the Village Pantry to change my battery because my battery died, as it often does when I'm vlogging. So I have to carry multiple batteries around with me. I mean, when you're a YouTube famous vlogger of the world, that's me, you have to, in case you're confused, that's me. And anyway, you have to carry around numerous batteries. So I was sitting here and I changed the battery, and then I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna go inside and use the restroom because I've been vlogging for a while and I've been drinking a cup of coffee. Here, I made this cup of coffee in my Keurig tonight. See, I do cook. I cook, I know. People are like, you don't cook, but I made this cup of coffee in my Keurig. So that's like I cooked. Kind of, but not really. But oh, I'm actually thinking, oh, my cup, that cup's all the way back down. Don't you hate it when that happens and it goes somewhere and then you can't reach it and it's like, you know, it's gonna roll back and forth all night long? But anyway, I'm thinking about buying a new Keurig, how we pronounce it? Keurig, Lurig. Anyway, I think I'm gonna do that and review it on this channel. Would you guys like that? Now, I've been sober for 25 years, and my sponsor in recovery, she has the kind that makes lattes, and she drinks like 14 lattes a day. I said, girl, you're losing your mind on these lattes. And she's like, I know, but if I have to keep up with you, I have to drink the lattes. So anyway, she's like, you're always getting into shenanigans. I gotta be up all night long in case you gotta call me at 3 o'clock in the morning. I know I've got a latte ready to go. So anyway, I'm thinking about buying one of those and reviewing it. But I have been sent, okay, a DM from somebody asking me if I would review the new Sprite Ginger. I had not even heard of it, okay? But that's why I'm reviewing the Ginger. But while I was in there, okay, what do you call it? I got the Sprite Ginger, and then I got the Sprite Tropical Mix, because I have never had, here, we need a thumbnail, don't we? Okay, hold on. I've never had that before. I was like, is somebody texting me? No. I'm sitting there, I'm listening to, on repeat, that Billie Eilish song, No Time to Die, which is the new James Bond I'm obsessed with Billie Eilish. I love her so much. So anyway, I thought we would try both of these. Now, I have to tell you, back in the day, I think I may have tried the Tropical Mix. Has it been around for a long time? Is this what they used to call the remix on Sprite? Do you remember that? They had the remix. That was when they had cans, and I don't really like bottles. I'm not like a big bottle person when it comes to like soda. I don't really like it. I usually call it pop. I don't ever usually call it soda. But anyway, I don't love the bottles, but it is whatever it is. Okay, now let me just tell you, this was so like spooky strange. I thought I was in the middle of like some true crime novel. Oh, by the way, I have a true crime book club. But I do feel like, I felt like I was in a true crime novel, or I felt like something was going down that was real shady boots, okay? And I went in this Village Pantry, and I went in and I used the restroom, and there was nobody else in there. And when I went in, it had like one of those bells that was like, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. So I come up there to get these, and I'm like looking around, and there's like nobody around, nobody whatsoever, nobody was around. And I'm like looking around, and I'm like looking behind the counter, there's nobody back there, there's nobody back behind the bakery and the deli, and there's a lot going on here, okay? There's nothing around. And so like I turn around to like look towards the bathroom, and then I turn back, and the guy's standing there. I was like, oh my lord, he scared the hell out of me. But Jesus, I need Jesus in my life. But anyway, I was so scared. And then he was just like, hey dude, what's going on, and all this kind of stuff. Then when I came out here, okay, this group of like these teenagers, they came out here, and I had my camera on and stuff like that, and they were over here, and they were trying to get my clout, okay? Like they wanted my clout from my YouTube. You don't just give away your clout. Okay, so anyway, I have no clout. I got crap, but I ain't got no clout. Okay, let's try the Sprite remix. I have to tell you, on my level of the Sprites, and by Sprites, I mean anything that kind of tastes like this, okay, lemon lime, I just refer to that as a Sprite. Just like anything that's like Pepsi or Coke, I refer to as a Coke. Did you guys do that? And anything that's like Mr. Pibb or Dr. Pepper, I refer to as Dr. Pepper. Did y'all do that? And then root beer. I mean, like, okay, so I don't really care what the brand is, but I'll have to tell you, my Sprites go in this order. I like Sierra Mist first. This is like, some of you out there are like, oh yeah, that makes total sense to me. Other people are like, what are you talking about? So I love this, here's the Sprites. I love Sierra Mist first, okay? And then I like Sprite. And then my least favorite is 7-Up. I just think 7-Up tastes like flat. It tastes like soda water with like some sugar in it or something. It's not good. It's not, but I do miss Tab so much. Do you remember Tab? Oh my God. My mom used to drink Tab back in the day, and she smoked Kent cigarettes. And then she also smoked those Vantage cigarettes that had the holes in them. And when I was growing up, I would steal my mom. I wasn't allowed to drink the Tab. I wasn't. But like, when my mom wasn't looking, I would like drink some of her Tab, and then like I would pull up one of her cigarettes, the Vantage with the holes in it. I felt like such an adult. Oh my God. Which then later, I mean, obviously the story is I got sober and I was 25. So that was probably not the best, but I always thought my mother, she was like, I thought she was so glamorous, and she'd just sit there and she would drink like a Tab on ice. Do you remember that can of Tab? And then she, oh my God, I thought she was so cool. But anyway, okay, let's try the Sprite Tropical Mix, because I'm ready to go to the Caribbean. So this drink better just take me away. Calgon, take me away. I have a feeling that I'll like both of these, is my prediction. Okay. It smells real fruity. It does. It smells like you took a Jolly Rancher and you put it right up in a Sprite. Oh my God, that would be kind of good, wouldn't it? Did you ever do stuff like that when you were a kid? Or like mix all this, you get a fountain pop, then you mix all those things together. Okay. Why do all these drinks taste diety to me? It's not bad. 240 calories for the whole bottle. I mean, it just tastes like Sprite to me with like a little bit of berry in it, you know? It has like, okay, wait, lemon, lime, strawberry, and pineapple flavored soda with other natural flavors. I can taste the strawberry and pineapple in it, kind of. I get what they're trying to do. I get it. Now, if this was on Fountain Pop, I would probably get it again, but I wouldn't get the bottle because I don't like bottles of soda. And now I've got 2 bottles of soda. What the hell am I going to do with that? My husband hates Sprite, so I won't be giving it to him. You know, I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. It's just okay. It's just nothing new. I mean, this isn't new, though, is it? It's like, this is... it's old kinky boots. It's not... Oh, family friendly, oh my Lord! It's not new. Did you ever see that? Did you guys see that play? I didn't see it, though. You know what? Hold on a second. I got this. I got so many lip balms in here. I got Cry Me a River. I got these Kleenex. I got so many things in here. Okay, but when in doubt, you need to put some more lip gloss on. My lip gloss be popping. Anyway, okay. The one thing I don't like about this is I hate when these lip balms or the lip glosses have that little curved thing on there. What's that called? It's called something. I can't remember. Somebody will be kind enough to put that in the comment section for me. Okay, let's try. Oh, the ginger. The ginger. I'm so excited about this. Okay. I'm interested about this. I don't know anything. Oh, please don't go over. What does it say on here? Lemon, lime, and ginger flavored soda with other natural flavors. I'm so excited about this. Woo! Woo! Hot tamales. It tastes like Sprite mixed with ginger ale, but it tastes definitely more like ginger ale. And it has that kind of like effervescent, you know, like, ooh, that was a spelling word. Like in your nose, do you know what I mean? Now this, I would probably get again. Even if it wasn't on Fountain Pop Tap or whatever you want to call it. This is really good, you guys. Like, I really like this, but I like ginger ale. And I like the taste of ginger as well. And okay, I have to tell you, this is kind of weird, but like, did you ever see that documentary called Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead? And it was about the guy that went juicing across the country, and he had like juiced and got off all of his medicine and stuff like that. I kind of really love that documentary. But anyway, in there he does this juice, and it's called the Mean Green juice, I think. And I did it for like 2 weeks. It was literally like, I think that recipe was made by the devil. I do. I think it was like pure hell to be on that, okay? Like, I was like on day 3 or something, and I think I lost like, I mean, literally, I lost like 25 pounds in 3 days, okay? I was like, and you could drink as much of it as you wanted. I mean, I was drinking that stuff literally like it was water in the desert. I was like, I need something else. I'm so hungry, okay? My friend later told me that's real into all this kind of stuff. She's like, you're not really supposed to juice like that because it takes out all the fiber and the nutrients from the food. So anyway, but I did it. I tried it and whatever. But you put ginger in all these juices that he has, right? Well, when you put ginger in anything, it makes it taste like a Bloody Mary. Like, immediately. I don't know what it is. Oh my God, my beard is itching my nose. But all of those, if you don't watch my vlog, but if you watch my vlog, whenever I trim my beard, and I did tonight because we went on a little, you know, like, date night with our friends, it always like itches my nose right here because anyway. So yeah, this smells like ginger root, more like ginger root, but in a good way. Like, I can't explain it. Like, more like ginger root than ginger ale. It's good. This is really, really good. I really like this. I would definitely give this a 5 out of 5. I would get this again. This is so good. Yeah, go check this out. I'm telling you right now, if you don't like ginger, you don't like ginger ale, you're not gonna like this. But if you do, if you like ginger ale, this is like ginger ale, like amped up. You will love this if you love ginger ale, okay? If you don't even try it because you're not gonna like it. But anyway, I love it, and I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.